Welcome to Cam Look, your bi-weekly dose of the Cincinnati Art Museum. Every Tuesday and Thursday, a staff member or volunteer will talk about a work from the collection and pose questions for discussion. Check back at 10 a.m. on those days for new works and new conversations. Hi, I'm Jessica, the Art Bridges Fellow at the Cincinnati Art Museum, and today I'm going to be talking about a very unique work from our collection. This piece, titled Portrait of Carl Solway, is by Aminah Brenda Lynn Robinson, an American artist who created sculptures, paintings, drawings, and books, which featured portraits of her family, friends, and individuals she encountered throughout her life. Aminah, as she preferred to be called, also created works which reflected and preserved Black history and historical figures. She intended to create work that filled in the blank pages of American history. Aminah Brenda Lynn Robinson was born Brenda Lynn Robinson in Columbus, Ohio, but was given the name Aminah by an Egyptian holy man, after which she legally changed her name to include the given name. She began her art career at the age of 3, stating, "My father would give me wood to paint on and paint in little enamel tins. My studio was under my bed. I never had any doubt in my mind about being an artist." Aminah's artistic training began when she was very young, and it was very broad. Her father taught her how to draw and how to make books from homemade paper and a material called hogmawg, which was made of mud, leaves, sticks, animal grease, lime, and glue. Her mother taught her how to weave and the art of needlework and button work, and Aminah even began attending the Columbus Art School on the weekends when she was still in high school, continuing after graduation and receiving her degree in 1960. Aminah's first group exhibition was at the Carl Solway Gallery in Cincinnati in 1983, and her career really took off from there. In 1989, she received the Governor's Award for the Visual Arts from the Ohio Arts Council, as well as a grant from the Ohio Arts Council to do a residency in New York. She also received the Minority Artist Fellowship from the National Endowment for the Arts, which allowed her to work at a printmaking workshop in New York City with Robert Blackburn. She partook in a group exhibition titled Stitching Memories, African American Story Quilts, and from the 1990s through the early 2000s, she continued to partake in other group exhibitions, receive commissions and awards, and travel to locations such as Peru, Italy, and Chile. She passed away in 2015, leaving her estate to the Columbus Museum of Art. Her home studio was renovated and now functions as a residence for Black artists and serves as a daily workspace for other local artists who need a studio. This piece depicts Carl Solway, a Cincinnati-based art dealer who supported the careers of many artists, including Aminah, Namjoon Pike, Buckminster Fuller, and many others. It can be seen here in conjunction with the accompanying piece, Portrait of Elizabeth, or Lizzie, Solway, Carl's wife. In an inscription on the back of the piece, it reads, "Love to Lizzie and Carl Solway from Sydney and Aminah Robinson. Anniversary gift, April 1985. Sydney was Aminah's son." In these photos, we can see the variety of materials that Aminah employed, seemingly utilizing the education from her mother and father with the buttons, needlework, and use of hogmawg, as we discussed earlier. Something we don't see but would be able to see if this was in the gallery is the inclusion of a music box, which plays the well-known song, "It's a Small World After All." Look closely at the poses of Carl and Lizzie's figures. Why do you think they are depicted this way? Might they be dancing? Or does it look to you like Carl might be pointing to Lizzie, directing the attention to his beloved wife? Come up with an interpretation of your own. If Aminah were to have created a sculpture of you, how would you want to be posed? What would you want to be wearing? Is there a song you can think of that you would want to be playing on your music box? Let us know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me for today's Cam Look. Don't forget to check back at 10 a.m. every Tuesday and Thursday for new works and new conversations.